Chinook salmon populations in the Klamath River have declined by 90% over the last century. Now, a big reason is because the river has had dams for almost 100 years. These dams are not only physical barriers for salmon, but they've had a huge impact on their ecosystems. Get this, salmon are literal transformers. They go through this process called smoltification, which adapts their bodies to the higher salt content of the ocean. This lets them migrate from fresh water to the ocean to mature and then return to fresh water to spawn. But here's the problem. These dams make that process so much more difficult. They alter the water's timing, the chemical makeup, the temperature, plus the water behind the dams can become stagnant, making it difficult to find food, causing populations to die out. The dams and the severe salmon decline impacts the 4 indigenous tribal groups whose cultures, livelihood, and diets heavily rely on fish. A plan for the dam's removal is set to conclude by the end of 2024. However, some area residents argue that the destruction of dams will harm their livelihood, tax revenue, recreational opportunities, meaning this fight isn't necessarily